Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday and I'm ready to train. I feel good today. I think I took enough rest. So I am thinking that I'm at least 90% fully recovered. So I don't think I'll be having a bad sesh today at least. So minimum decent sesh. So yeah, that's what I think. And nothing else to say. Let's dive right into the training. So I'll see you guys in the training. Alright guys, so that was it for my training today. And before I go grab my lunch, I'm gonna do a quick training reflection. So today actually it was a great workout for planche, but not a great workout for front lever because my front lever pull-ups were off. I was using too much momentum and my touch front lever was not that clean in form. So for front lever it was a little bad, but for planche I'd say it was really good because anyway, sorry about the siren because there's like an ambulance in front of my apartment. Anyways, if you guys have watched my previous training video, I didn't do a lot of sets, so it was kind of like a automatic deload, so I didn't train a lot. So when I was training today, I felt like my activation and engagement were kind of off because my body was a little relaxed. So that's not that big of a deal. So that's why I was not able to do a good and correct form in front lever. So that was a little difficult. But in planche, I'd say it was pretty okay because I was still able to do like planche push-up to hold, but even though it was a bad form. And I also kind of did the push-ups to press, but the form was really off. So yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll be able to do it. If not, maybe on Thursday I'll be able to do it. So it's a matter of time, and I just need my body to readapt to the training because I kind of like skipped the training on Sunday because yeah, I was really feeling tired. Anyways, that was a good training session, not gonna lie. And today the topic that I want to discuss is how to manage your training when you're eating out. For example, you have family appointments or you have to like hang out with your friends and you're gonna go grab some dinner or something like that. And the next day you have to train. How are you supposed to manage your trainings and what you eat? So it's actually quite easy. There are just a couple of things that you have to keep in mind. First one is you have to pre-plan it the day before or on that day. So let's say today's Monday and on Tuesday you're gonna hang out with your friends for dinner. And let's say you don't know what you're gonna eat. Then what you want to do on Tuesday is to maybe do like an intermittent fasting because you don't know what you're gonna eat for dinner. You don't know how much calories you're gonna consume because it really depends on what you're gonna eat for that day. So what I would suggest and recommend is do an intermittent fasting and maybe have little carbs and no fats at all. Maybe like just rice and chicken breast or something like that. And just make sure to eat very low in carbs and eat very high in proteins because usually when you go out to eat outside, you're not gonna be having a lot of proteins. It's really hard to get proteins when you're dining out unless you go to like a steak restaurant and eat like 500 grams of steak or something like that. So that's really hard. So I recommend eating low on carbs and eating high on proteins before dining out. So that's what you can do before eating outside. So that's like a pre-planning. And the second thing that you want to do is a little bit of discipline when you're eating outside for dinner. So for example, Tuesday night, you're gonna hang out with your friends, you're eating something, and let's say you go to an Italian restaurant, let's say. Usually in Italian restaurants, they will sell like pizzas or spaghettis, something like that. So mostly, I am not sure, but I think mostly they're really high in carbs. So what I will do personally is to just grab like a spaghetti, maybe like pomodoro pasta, and just have that one dish and not eat anything else because the pasta itself has high calories and also high in carbs and fats and very little in protein. So that is what I will do, just eat something and I'll go to my let's say MyFitnessPal or any like food tracking calorie app and I'll type in like pomodoro pasta. It will like roughly tell you about how much calories are in that pasta, and you want to overestimate the calories. So for example, if it says like it's around 800 calories, then I would actually overshoot and think that it is around 1000 calories. It is always better to overestimate on calories when you're like on a diet or something like that than to underestimate. So that is what I will do, and a little bit of discipline on that. And I will not try to snack on anything, so I will not try to have desserts or something like that. I'll just eat the pasta and drink a lot of water so that I'll be full, even though I just had only one pasta. So that is the second thing that I want you to do if you're gonna dine outside. Just roughly overestimate what you're eating, and just pick one dish and do not try to eat something else that's high in calories. Last but not least, what I recommend is if you have like tracked your calories for like years or like something like that, you will have the intuition of by just looking at the food and thinking, oh, this is like 700 calories, this is maybe like 70 grams of carbs, oh, this is probably high in fats or something like that. So you'll have that intuition of tracking calories. So if you have this skill, then just kind of like intuitively calculate how much calories you're consuming on that day. So that is like the last tip that I want to give you. But if you cannot do the third tip that I gave you, then it is perfectly fine. Just stick to number 1 and 2 and you'll be good to go. So that's what I personally do. And of course I try not to overeat, because if I have training on the day after my appointment with hanging out with my friends and dining out, then I will be very heavy if I overeat, and I won't be able to train properly, and just like whole water weight and internal food storage and stuff like that. So that is what I try to avoid, which is overeating. So that's what I would do, and just make sure to enjoy your time with your friends, hanging out, but don't try to overeat, because that is something that you can actually prevent from doing. So anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my next training session. So see you guys then.